Hi, welcome to the BritStop. I have Chloe Lux with me today, and we're reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Hi, Chloe, how are you?
I'm okay. My head is aching. I literally came back from college, but you know what?
Are you excited to be on the Kian Butler show / BritStop?
No, I'm only joking. I'm obsessed. I can't wait.
Right, so let's crack on. Our first contestant, Banksy.
Thank God you can't smell me.
Now, what do you think of Banksy?
I love Banksy. She's got a personality of a goddess. Her legs are everything. But her outfit, I was like, girl, I be shoving my titties off. If I can say that. Oh, sorry. Like
everything's open.
Freezing cold. But I kind of like the rap reference. Like I heard she said it was about like beauty and stuff, and I feel like she was stunning.
I kind of liked the outfit, actually. I'm not going to lie. I don't know it. I think because she's like got that model figure, so because she's tall, I don't know, it kind of worked for me anyway. Anyway, so after that, after she walks into the workroom, we then get to see him on Club Tickety Boo. What did you think to her on Club Tickety Boo?
It was okay, but to be honest, she did deliver. But like Smitty said, like it needs a bit of more like energy and stuff. But to be honest, there's only much you can do.
I think because Tamara started off so well, I think I think she was a bit nervous, so it was just like, oh, there's all these like drag race legends here. I don't know what to do to like stand out, and I think she kind of got into her head a bit, and then it just flopped. But she did do great.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think to a runway? I mean, I liked a runway. I'm not gonna lie.
I am obsessed. I mean, like everything was like perfect. It was like one of my favorite on that runway. Hands down. I was gobsmacked. I think it was one of my favourite out of the whole runway package of the like episode 1. It was so constructed. You could see the figure, the pinkness and the blood. It was a bit like a painting.
I think after Drag Race she's going to be in like British Vogue modelling or something like that.
I can see her as taste number 2.
Or like a drag version of Victoria's Secrets, because she's got that figure.
Yes, she has.
Right, moving on to D-Delicious.
Oh, she lies. Well, this isn't the drive-through, but I'm still about to eat.
Now, what do you think to DD? I mean, I don't know, I'm like kind of warming to her. I liked her workroom entrance, but I think she keeps referring to Crystal Versace. I'm like, I want to see what you can bring. I'm not bothered if you're in Crystal Versace's drag house. Show us what you're going to bring. Don't compare yourself to Crystal.
Well, I feel like if I had like one of my drag siblings, which I don't have yet. Well, I do have a drag sister and another drag sister and whatever. But like, if I saw one of them go on Drag Race before me and they won, of course, sometimes I'll mention it. But I do think there is a a draw line where how far you go, because people are just gonna be like, she's just here because her friend won at the end of the day. So, but not her runway. What's it called? Entrance luck. She ate. But
she did.
I'm not going to talk about her runway walk.
Oh, in Tickety Boo?
Oh no, I mean when she walked in the room, she was very fast looking.
Oh yeah.
I was like, but yeah.
I'm not. No, well, to be honest, when I was watching it, you know what I'm like. I'm just like, new drag queens. roll them in, roll them in. But I was a bit like, you know, when it come to Club Tickety Boo. You know what? RuPaul says he's just learnt that word and he's going to be using it a lot. I'm guaranteed I'm going to be using that a lot because I didn't know what the fuck Tickety Boo was until Drag Race UK season 5.
I don't even know what it is now.
I know, but I'm going to be using it a lot. Anyway, so when we get to Club Tickety Boo, she starts doing a bit, and then we get the drag legends like pulling pace hands like this. Oh my god! And then a wig falls off. I mean, you're coming on to Drag Race, and you haven't glued your wig down properly.
It is the first time on Drag Race UK history, but mistakes happen. But at least she literally ripped it off and just did the split instead of going, oh no, and like my wig falling off. She did do amazing. There, like the wig to slip off, which is a fact no on Drag Race at all.
I mean,
but
I'm going
to like stunts and a double stack wig. Like, come on.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give it props to her, though, because she did not let that affect her one bit. She worked that runway.
Because
yeah,
when there was keeping with Crystal Versace, she was very in her head a lot. And
yeah, she was.
I was watching her how she wasn't. And I was like, that is a Diddy. Diddy's improved. And I like that.
I think that moment in Tickety Boo, she proved to me that she's not just Crystal Versace's drag sister.
Yes.
Anyway, moving on to the runway. What did you think of the runway on episode 1?
It's giving me chicken nuggets. But, to be honest, I heard what Didi said. To be honest, it was very, like, it was falling down, so they had a supporter and everything. So the way the walk and everything happened was...
I think, to me personally, I mean, I'm not a designer, but, like, the thing that come round her neck, it was, like, covering her neck. And I didn't like that because you couldn't see, it just looked like a head stuck on her body.
Where did I see her now? I'm looking on Instagram in a minute. It was an inspiration, and it was inspiration. It was like meant to be a Mugler dress.
Yeah.
Mugler, and it was like a AliExpress one. But no shades to the costume designer or Didi at all. Like you do have a limit time of preparing for Drag Race. But to be honest, I kind of liked it as well. But I would like a bit more oomph in it.
I would like her to change her makeup slightly because I just feel like, again, that she's like making it out there that she's Crystal's drag sister and to be seen. And I'm just like, be yourself. Like,
yeah.
I love you, just be yourself. You know what I mean?
I kind of disagree on that note. Like, her makeup was amazing. I wouldn't, like, put her next to Crystal Versace. Like, for example, in my opinion, if I didn't know they know each other and they never posed together, I would think totally different. But there is aspects of the makeup. But, to be honest, I'm obsessed. It's a beat she ate.
I mean, a beat is like, oh my God, it's like to die for. But yeah. I don't know, it's like, you know, when someone says, oh, I'm part of this drag family and I'm part of this drag family, then you're looking at them and you're like, you can see the family resemblance. Well, I know there's going to be a family resemblance. I don't know. I'm just rambling on, aren't I? Anyway, let's move on to Tamara Thomas.
The fun girls arrived and I'm ready to murder these bitches.
Sorry, I'm so excited when everyone mentions her name.
What do you think of Tamara Thomas? I mean, I'm literally fucking living for her.
I am fucking obsessed with her. Literally, she is so like, she's stunning. Like the lace on her like wig is flawless. She's like everything. The personalities are notch. She's just a generous, like humble person, like what I see on TV, and she brings the energy up and she gives the stunning. But the entrance look, I'm obsessed with her. But I did notice there was a bit of a shoe incident with the book cover.
You know what? I thought it was a bit basic for an entrance look. But, I mean, she's got the body to work it, hasn't she? So, like, I think, like she said on episode like she said, like in the season, like, give me a piece of shit and I'll wear the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's the one that everyone's got to look out for.
I feel like she's going to be in top 3.
Now, when we moved to Club Tickety Boo, oh my fucking God. She, like, wiped that dance floor and left no crumbs whatsoever. Or is it just me?
It's like Sex on Drag Race. And to be honest, like, it was so flawless. I was like, the effort, like, it was nothing.
I actually thought I was watching some sort of dance competition. It was that good. Anyway, moving on to her runway. What did you think to her runway? I kind of liked it, not going to lie.
Mara, if you're watching this, I'm not saying this mean, but for what the brief was and the category, it was giving me a bit basic. No offense at all. But the angel wings,
I really liked it. I felt really bad for her because, like,
I did.
Because I'm not going to lie, like, no one's going to know if something technical malfunctions. Like, we could be doing this right now and it malfunctions. But she worked it, and if those wings worked, I believe she'd have been in the top 5.
Yeah, I would wear what she wore. It was giving me Victoria's Secret model vibes.
Yeah.
But I just love her energy on the runway. It's like she's just living her life. She's not worried, she's not stressed, she's just beating it down.
Now, this is one of my favourite drag queens. Only because I've got next door neighbour called Linda Johnson, and she's got ginger hair, and this drag queen is called Ginger Johnson.
That toilet's blocked.
Right, so what do you think of Ginger Johnson?
Well, let me get Instagram up. I forgot what she looked like.
Well, she's got ginger hair, of course, in the promo.
Well, just me had ginger hair last year as well, so what was her name? Ginger Johnson. Oh, her entrance look. I love it. But I feel like it wasn't really it's like an overly used entrance look silhouette for like American, like the I'm not gonna say old maiden because that's not, but like the older generation of drag, they're like the ones that we should look up to the most as well. I just feel like it was something you would wear on a cabaret night in the local gay bar. But
yeah,
she's amazing. I love her.
I kind of liked Ginger Johnson's Drag Race entrance look. I thought it was camp.
It was camp, definitely.
I loved it. That's all I'm going to say. It was camp and I loved it. Right, now, we're moving on to Club Tickety Boo with Ginger Johnson. Now, what did you think to Club Tickety Boo with Ginger Johnson?
Yeah, it was alright. But sometimes you only got limits what you can do, isn't it? But work.
I liked it. I don't know, it didn't really stand out to me as much as the others. I think because Tamara topped it so high, I just like it just like really like slowed it down a bit for me with the splits and all sorts. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to her runway look. I thought it was absolutely fabulous, and she made it all by herself.
As a fashion designer as well, because I make most of my drag and stuff, I am obsessed with that dress. I know it's not the best, for the theme, not the category, I should say, of the runway, but I really liked it. Like, it's not something in my taste, but I was obsessed with it. It was so pretty.
No, that was like so good. I really liked it. Anyway, moving on to Kate Bush.
Heathcliff, it's me. I'm Kathy. I've come home.
What's your opinions on Kate?
I thought she was trying to be funny in the beginning. No offense to her, because of I'm not. I actually like her. She's camp.
I don't think she was trying to be funny. I think she's funny and she doesn't realise it. And I think she's going to be like the England sweetheart of drag race.
Yes. And to be honest, I love her. Like, her personality's amazing. And I did like her look as well.
Hey, moving on to Club Tickety Boo, I thought her lip sync was questionable. It was funny, but questionable.
Yeah. But the only thing is, like, people need to understand is, like, yeah, everyone's like, I want to go on Drag Race. Like, I want to go on Drag Race and stuff. But you're getting really nervous and you just try your best and you get too much. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it wasn't what I preferred. It wasn't the best, but she tried. And, like, at the end of the day, every queen tried their best.
Yeah. Now, what did you think to a runway look? I mean, I kind of liked it. You know, with the... she had like was it like rolly bit? I don't know what you call them, rolly shoes. Down the runway, Heelys, yeah, that's it.
Yes.
She rolled down the runway in them. I was like, yes. And to me, I think she was the first drag queen that hasn't been questioned for not wearing high heels on Drag Race UK.
Did you get a punk? She did have Heelys on.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I'll let you off with that one.
She did have Heelys on though. I did not like her runway look personally. It did give me grandma curtain vibes.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I did like the Heely part though, because I loved that part. It was really cool.
But she, a drag name's like a pun of Kate Bush, isn't it? And Kate Bush is a bit free will, and it is on about. Is it your inspiration? The runway. What was the runway idea?
Oh, the category.
Yeah.
Let me look on these now. But I don't even know.
No, it was the runway theme was impressions. Yeah. So like, to me, I think she's giving an impression of Kate Bush. Because Kate Bush is free will and very, yeah. Anyway, moving on next to Newcastle, Michael Maruli.
Michael Maruli on season 5. I
mean, I'm obsessed with Michael Maruli. I was like so living for that when he walked into the workroom and did that.
I'm looking back because my memory's a bit frazzled, guys. Just let me know who's watching. I am. What do they call? Tired.
No time for tiredness in this industry, baby.
I've had no sleep, guys. The look, I like it, but it feels like they bought a blazer jacket from like the local H&M or Primark with some gold chains on it. That's my personal opinion on the look.
Right. I actually quite liked it.
It's camp.
Again,
I like it as well.
I mean, I think I make such a bad host for this, don't I? Because I just keep saying I actually quite liked it. But in fact, you know what? I think I'm just happy to see UK drag represented because they're also like talented in their own unique way.
Yeah.
So I really liked that runway, and in Club Tickety Boo, she did work it.
She did.
Yeah, but I think her and Vivian are friends, aren't they? In real life.
I think so too. But it was very but she knows how to lip sync. I've seen videos. Or she went on Drag Race, and I know she can perform.
And you know what? That runway look. Oh my God.
Oh,
That was the best runway I've ever seen.
I love that. It's not something I would wear, but I want to wear it at the same time. You get what I mean?
You know, the only thing that I don't like about, well, I don't know if I don't like about it or I do like about it, but it's like, you know, the hips. It looks like it looks like that her legs are like separated outwards. But I actually love that outfit so much.
It was camp. I loved it. I think it was one of my favorites on the runway. Doesn't beat my favorite, which was Banksy on that runway, and someone else you'll be mentioning in a minute. But yeah, I think it was like in my top 3 of the runways of episode 1.
Yep. Coming up next is Vicky Vivacious.
All right, boys. Want a bite of my pasty?
Fancy a bite of me pasty? I love that so good much.
I love her. She's probably one of my favourite on the season. I do have a lot of favourites, but I can see her in the top 3, in my opinion.
In my opinion, I think they've all got something unique, and I think obviously it's a competition and someone's got to go out first, but like if any of those was on scattered across scattered across loads of Drag Race UK seasons, I'm guaranteed that each and every one of those would have made it to at least top 3 in a Drag Race season.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
I really loved the look, and Club Tickety Boo worked as well. And then moving on to the runway, let's just talk about that runway. I mean, that, you know what, that was such a good runway. Like, no one else, literally, she was the only person representing UK.
Yeah. She was representing
Armed forces. Yeah.
The second, like, old army. What do you call them? The people.
The King's Guards now, aren't they?
Well, the Queen's Guards. Like.
But I think they should get women dressed up like that on the horses at Buckingham Palace. I think they should get the women dressed up like that on the horses at Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
That would be so camp, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Caramel.
Kneel for your goddess.
What do you think to Caramel?
It was giving me a flashback to Sasha Kobe, to be honest.
You know what? I think she's going to be such a strong competitor in this season.
I think she might win. She is fierce.
But I'm just like, why would you come on UK Drag Race when you don't win any money, when you could have competed, gone back to America and competed and come back to the UK?
ITV, take over Drag Race UK.
You know
it's
what?
about that though. No, but Caramel's look, I'm obsessed with the K-Nap meal for the goddess. I'm like,
and then we get to Club Tickety Boo and she's talking about making Pangina cry. I'll give you something to cry about. I'm like, okay. And then
she's a cocky bitch, she is.
And then I thought no one's going to work it as much as Mara Thomas did. And then Caramel comes along and she bloody works that floor like no tomorrow.
It was like, wow. It was giving me Beyonce and that look she wore for the... What's it called again?
Beyonce tour.
Not Beyonce. Tickety Boo.
Tickety Boo, yeah.
Tickety Boo.
Club Tickety Boo!
And no, I'm a bit crazy, guys. No, I loved it. I think it was my favourite out of all of them. And Tamara rocked the floor down. And Alexis St. Pete.
And I really loved her. Oh my God, I just want to, like, it's just like a masterpiece. Her outfit on the runway, on the main stage, it was just everything.
Oh.
It's like she got picked out of Vogue and planted on the runway.
I loved it. It wasn't my favourite. I do have to be honest. But I really, really liked it. She delivered. She got Evan's... What's his called again? Jaw. She got Evan's jaw on the floor. Ready to kneel for her. She was...
No, I absolutely loved that look. I absolutely loved it. Now, we've got... I don't know how to pronounce this because she is just amazing and she only lives down the road from me. Well, I say Doncaster's down the road from Worksop. But anyway, next up is Miss Naomi Carter.
Let me hear you say, hey up, Miss Carter.
Now, I really liked Naomi's entrance. I wasn't that sold on entrance look, but she gave in the entrance.
She's got a personality and she reminds me of like a grandfather.
Yeah, but you know what? If you've ever been to Doncaster before, you'll know that they are cheeky They are cheeky and they talk cheeky, and it's a good time.
I knew a couple of drag queens. Like I followed a couple just went on the season before I knew they were going to the season. I'd never heard of some of drag queens, and then I was like Miss Naomi Carter. I never heard of it before, and then I realised I did. She is me. I love her, and I love her personality, but I did not like her entrance look. It looked a bit cheap, in my words. The fitting wasn't correct, if you got me. The silhouette was a bit baggy on the torso and the hips and the bottom. I would like to see it more cinched in with that hourglass body, the longer skirt.
Anyway, moving on to Club Tickety Boo. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, Miss Naomi Carter. I do love you, but I cannot remember. I think you just faded a bit in Club Tickety Boo.
I can't remember either.
I can remember her dancing. So after Club Tickety Boo, you know what? I actually loved this outfit. I know she was safe, but this outfit on the runway, it was giving Diana Ross, and I'm obsessed with Diana Ross.
I still can't remember it. She's one of the drag queens that I loved on it. Was it the...
How can you not remember Miss Naomi Carter when she's the most like... She's like, up to me, she's like up there with Tamara Thomas.
I don't even know. Is it the purple dress?
No, she's wearing a red dress with a blue... I don't know what you call it, like what goes over their shoulders. But it looks nice.
Oh, yes. It was an orange dress with a blue, like, furry coat, wasn't it?
I must be colourblind. Is that red or orange?
I'll get it.
Well, whatever it is, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it was stunning. She gave me Diana Ross. She gave me RuPaul back in the days.
Now, last but not least, and we're ending with Alexis St. Pete.
First, we start with jokes, and now I'm gonna take your crown.
My favorite!
You know what? Her entrance look was so good. It's like paying like a tribute to her country, and it was just so beautiful to see. And yeah. I've met Alexis St. Pete before, and she's lovely. She's even stroked my autism assistant's dog.
She's got that little voice, which I love.
No, I love that voice. I really loved her entrance, and she was like I think she's made Drag Race UK history with the entrance line.
Oh, say again. I know
First we stole your jobs, now
I'm
we're going to take the crown or something.
Oh, first we steal your jobs, then we'll take it.
Yeah. I absolutely loved that headline. I absolutely loved that tagline. Now, moving on to Club Tickety Boom, I think she was working it to begin with, and then she tripped and fell. Well, she didn't fall, did she? No.
She didn't fall, but
No.
she stumbled a bit. But
Yeah.
I loved it. She got the whip out.
I actually felt so bad for her because she was doing so great, and then she had a little slip up, and I thought, no, please don't let it knock you off or anything, because I was like,
No,
I wanted her to do so well.
What's it called then? Tickety Booth.
Tickety Boo.
Tickety Booth. Then Didi Caramel asked Didi, who do you think that's with you in the bottom? And that did get up to Alexis, but Alexis proved Didi wrong, because Didi was in the bottom and Alexis was in the top. So
I thought that was fantastic again. I loved the hair, and she used it as a whip. I was just like living for it. And she did make top 5.
She did, which I'm thankful for, but we did go, no spoilers, but it didn't end up right lately for her. She was one of my favourite. Her personality, she was so sweet. She never had any negative energy around, or negative to say like other queens. But that's just Drag Race's depression and everything, and I feel like she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
In episode 1, and she proved deeply wrong. She proved most of the queens in that room wrong.
Yes, she did.
And I'm sad that it kind of made her affected her on the first day of filming.
Yeah.
Why? It's not nice.
Anyway, that is all the queens reviewed for Drag Race UK Season 5, Episode 1. Thank you so much for joining me. You've been an absolute pleasure to have. Thank you very much. And Bing Bang Bong, UK Hun, BDE,
No, I'm not okay, Hun.
BDE, Big Drag Energy, and I'm going to leave you with a big fat
BBC.
Goodbye. Anyway, thank you so much, and see you later.
Bye. And follow me on Instagram.